The background to this video is the struggle of women, in particular, against gender-based violence and violence against children, including sexual depravity against children. The PNP has a strong and long-standing position against that. I want to address you about the issue concerning Karen Cross and Dayton Campbell, our General Secretary. Many people in society are of the view that Dayton should step back. My own view is a little different. The real reason why I say that is because the police have already investigated the case and have found nothing. And I think it would be wrong in principle if anybody could just accuse somebody of something bad and that person has to step back, regardless of whether there's any credibility to support the allegations. The situation is dynamic. I've written to the police to ask them to investigate those 3 statements that Karen Cross appended to her defense. Those were nameless statements. We don't even know who the alleged victims are. Then there were some other anomalies concerning those statements. I've asked the police to investigate them thoroughly and let the chips fall where they may. But before we rush to judgment, remember, justice is important, and we must not set a precedent that will haunt us down the road by jumping to conclusions without any credible, substantiated claim being brought against somebody who otherwise has a spotless record of achievement. I also think it's important to recognize the differences between this situation and that concerning George Wright. There was a video which went viral showing a man beating up a woman badly. Mr. George Wright, on the occasion of that, went to the police station to lodge a report. His girlfriend went to a separate police station to lodge a report. Subsequently, it seems they both decided they don't want to press charges or proceed any further. And that is why the police have indicated that they cannot prosecute in the case, because the video evidence is not sufficiently clear to identify the wrongdoer. In this instance, Dayton from day one, when Karen Cross ran to social media with a letter, not to the police, but to social media, Dayton denied it vehemently. He brought a lawsuit against her to protect his reputation. He got an injunction from the court restraining any further libels. There's no similarity. There's no compatibility. There is no reason why the 2 cases should be treated as the same way. And it's very important to recognize that the matter before the court is a lawsuit brought by Dayton Campbell to vindicate and protect his reputation. He sued Karen Cross for defamation of his character. He got an injunction from the court to restrain any further libels against him. He is not facing any claims whatsoever in any criminal or civil court. And that, I think, is a critical point in deciding what should happen at this stage. It would be easy for us to say step back because civil society has looked at it in a particular way. But I urge you all, consider this matter. Today for me, tomorrow for you. If we endorse a principle where somebody has to step back from their position of responsibility just because of unsubstantiated allegations which to date have no credibility, then we would not be safe in our community organizations, in our churches, in our business places, in Parliament or anywhere else. I don't think we should endorse that principle. It's flawed. Let us see what happens when the police investigate and let the chips fall where they may.